next entry. Everybody's gonna start with the same entry. So the foot's hooked here, we did this last week. Okay, before she posts this foot on the ground, she moves her hips out, like Roger was saying. The foot posts on the ground, and she bumps forward. Boom. It's the exact same thing as this did. Okay, but we gotta get this entry in tight before I move on today. So everything is gonna look like this. Okay, look at this leg. I didn't talk about this last week that much, but see how it's covering this leg? It's kind of like a tail. Her left foot's the tail, and it's kind of flips on the outside. I don't want to hook my same side leg. I need it to be over here, but I need this to be pinched tight inside her, right here in her ankle area. Okay, so it's got to be super tight. This heel has got to pull the person down. Don't push them away. So I want to work just the entry to get in there a few times. As soon as this gets here, lock it in tight. Try to put them so they have this base low. All right, so look at it again from the beginning. So she has the spider guard set up, foot in the bicep. She moves the hips away, like the hip escape. Push the foot post, she lifts me, puts me right back in that position. So you see, when he goes over, it's super important. You need to have that forever in jiu-jitsu. Okay, your hip escapes, those explosions, they're so important. All right, heel all the way down, so you try to get this person's center of gravity lower to you. And then I'm just gonna reset. So I'm gonna do now reach through and grab your lapel, your same side lapel. So she has the spider guard on, moves your hips away, post the foot, gives her a pull, one. This slaps on tight, and she's already on the lapel, right? You have some time to get there, not in a hurry, because my leg is not gonna be just as easy as taking this leg out. It's quite difficult actually. So it makes it in tight. Now, I, the person on top, wants my foot heavy. She does not want my foot heavy. She has got to take that weight off of me, all right? So that way she can attack this leg, if she chooses to attack my leg. So what she's got to do is she's got to be able to stretch me out into an X-guard position. So watch her feet, School. So she's going to trade. That one goes on the inside, and now she's already in the X-guard position. Okay, so go back again. So we're here. So we are. All one that's really kind of moving is this one right here. It goes out, comes over the top, and now she's here. She would like to have the sleeve. That's why I said at the beginning, try to hang on to that because you won't have to search for it later. It can still be done from here, but it's easier to get the sleeve. So let's go back to one step, the very beginning. So we're here, she holds the sleeve, that's where we're at the beginning. She tries to hang on, keeps the foot here, moves hips out, foot on the ground, puts the post, foot comes in. See how she still has control of my sleeve. Try to hang on to that, guys, because it'll come in handy now. Okay, so I'm trying to hang on, I don't want to get swept, so now she switches to X-guard and she can stretch me out. This is what happens. The elbow goes here because you want to try to have some kind of base. Try not to fall over, okay? I know some of you guys is new to, and you will, but try to avoid that. We don't want to fall over, all right? Now, at this point, my foot's light, so she opens her right elbow up, slides the elbow all the way to the bottom of my heel. Today, we're gonna leave that right leg where it is, okay? Now go back inside. Inside, not taking it back on the outside. We're gonna do the ankle lock. So she's gonna take her left foot now and place it next to my hip, pinch the legs tight, arch her back, roll the shoulders tight. So there's the ankle lock. Okay, let's go back to the beginning. Okay, so we're here. She has the bicep. Okay, she takes her time, she moves hips out, she pulls the foot, she gets the pull. Wants to be explosive in this energy right here. And take a second to look at that. Got the sleeve. This looks good. This looks good. Okay, I'm trying to stay heavy. I don't want to be swept. So she switches. Now she stretches. I don't fall over. I'm trying to fight. I want to come back up on top. But she opens the elbow, bam, pinches down, rolls the shoulder back, has this foot placed on top. Careful and tap. You guys got that? All right. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Let your partner tell you. You should be like this, trying to hold the position. All right? You shouldn't be like this in there and having a problem getting the foot in there because that means you're not being heavy and pushing. Okay, so I got this motion going here. All right, she decides that she wants to go for the ankle. She can't go to the ankle unless she switches the position. So she switches the position, she has the sleeve, she stretches the leg. Okay, I'm like this. Perfect time for her elbow to open up. This foot stays, the right foot stays there. The left foot comes inside, pinches the legs tight, arches her back. There's the first lock. Okay, if I try to run like this, she goes, I don't know, I want to have it. She leaves this hook here to stop me from running. Plus, she could also take this hand and grab the pants palm up this way so I can't break the grip. This is really good detail, guys. I hope you guys can see that detail and understand that. If not, record it a couple years down the road, you look back and you'll see that. But you need this because they're gonna try to run and stand. I cannot stand up with that hand on the pants. And I can't stand up with her foot there. Okay, so she keeps me in this position. This is why we lose lots of things, because we can't keep them in these positions very long, all right? So this will buy us some time. So now she releases this foot, okay? And she pulls the foot. Now we're here, okay? She doesn't want to let go of this yet. She comes up, she grabs the ankles, passes them to the side. Look how she did that. My right is over here. She still has control of this left foot. She's keeping it lifted, so I can't try to push this leg and hip escape. Like Roger was showing at the beginning of the class. Once again, another reason why you'd want to hip escape, because I'm about to get my guard passed, okay? Maybe mounted or whatever. So I need my left foot to hip escape, because she took that from me. All right, she gets the position, right away goes to seatbelt, because most likely I'm gonna push to try to get out. Okay, so now she's here. This isn't tight. She lifts the elbow up and throws the foot over, okay? We'll go the back version. So she's gonna grab the wrist, okay? She's gonna feed this hand into the collar. She's already in a tight position. She has the pillow up next to my head. She falls back to her side. This one hooks, goes behind the back. And then over. Jesus, tight, it's really tight. Okay, keep everything in a place for you guys. There should be no question to you where something goes, where your hand placement is, where your feet go, where the head goes. Everything has a reason. Okay, let's look at it again from the very beginning. This is just combining what we did, I don't know, maybe a month ago or so like that. But yeah. I was telling her yesterday, I wanted to be part of this. She doesn't care, but I was telling her, I said, my opinion of Jiu-Jitsu, the way I like to play it is I want to be on top. That's it. I'm 43 now. When I was 19 doing Jiu-Jitsu, I played more bottom, but I'm not 19 anymore, so I want to be on top. Plus for the street, I think it's more important to be on top than be on your back, not knowing someone's going to come in and hit you, or if you need to get up really quick. These are things that I need to, for myself, I look at. But I also understand that I can be on the ground, I can be on my back, and how can I get there quick enough to get up on top but not relinquish the position so the person put me right back on my back. So that's why we do all these details, and understanding why you lock things in, why you grab the wrist, why you grab the sleeve, why you are coiling your legs, why you are pushing the person down. People don't know how to deal with that on the street. They have no idea. They'll just fall over. You'll be quite disappointed, I'm sure. You can ask him. He has millions of stories for you that I bet that he was disappointed to think he'd get more of a fight. People don't know. But the control is still the issue. We've got to control the person the whole entire way. All right? So when you go with your partner, slow it down and make sure that everything is in its place. Okay, there's no reason to rush right now. We're not sparring or anything. So spider guard, toes are coiled, good. Everything looks pretty good. Now she moves hips escape. She still has control. She gets the pull. All right, I give her a second. She adjusts. Bam, locks this in tight. Feels pretty good. She has her hand on there. Okay, good. It's like a check system. I've checked everything off. Now she goes, okay, well, what am I going to do to this guy? I got his leg, but I need to stretch him out and get the ankle lock. So she switches the position. Goes over, stretches the feet. I post with this hand because she has this hand. All right. She replaces that. Good. Puts the foot in the hip. Locks. This is so tight, guys, by the way. It's super, super good. So now she arches, rolls her shoulder, lifts her hips a little bit. Boom, there's the ankle lock. Okay. Second, she wants to go for the sweep. So she hooked. She lets go of that to grab the pants just to make sure that I don't run away. All right. This buys her more time. Okay, so she replaces this hook, she pulls, good. Now she sets up. Now she has to pass the feet because I'm gonna go back to my guard. All right, she's on this side of me, keeping the pressure. Remember, look at this detail, this is huge. She holds this foot because if she doesn't, let go of the foot for a minute, I'm gonna hip escape. I'm gonna come out. Same thing Roger was showing you guys at the very beginning. So she holds that, so I cannot do that. That even makes me want to push more, all right? So that's even better. So now she locks into the seatbelt position, all right? The foot comes over. Now we're in this half mount. Look how tight this left knee is to my head. It's like a pillow, all right? She grabs my wrist, and she pulls it away so she can get this control of the neck. Because I'm trying to fight, but it's really hard to fight this neck with my arm is like can't even move because her left knee's in my back, all right? She rolls to the side, catches that along the way. And then if she wanted to finish it, the arm bar, she could